Get your honey up, not your funny up. Words of a budding nation.
The story of Honey Money Co. is very inspiring. The idea of a small honey business taking over the world gives me true happiness and hope for the future of capitalism.
It all started on the border of Texas and Mexico, later known as Texique, where a small honey business sets up shop. Little did anyone know, this small honey shop, which was a bad idea to begin with, was to grow into a honey production empire. Let's start from the beginning. Miles Whitefield Scott, Finn Olson Bulmer, and Ben Quigley started their small business as a part of a get-rich-quick scheme they saw on a Gary Vee YouTube video. However, for once, this was the right move, launching the three to top financial status. Using the words of advice they got from Gary, Finn, Miles, and Ben knew that spending any money on their product wasn't a good idea. They knew they had to get it for free. After robbing every store or retailer that had honey in stock, they used the seed money they stole from the registers to open a honey shop on the corner of Buzzy Street and Jazz Road called Honey Bear's Family Diner, where they sold their honey in small jars.
What's your favorite part of the whole honey empire thing?
I think it's a genius idea. Swapping out all the reservoirs with honey and having all sorts of honey appliances is genius. Honey doesn't expire, therefore people who eat eating it from it don't die, making them have to live, breathe, and pay for honey. On top of that, the addition of the federal honey tax in 2027 was outrageous.
An amazing business move for the Honey Money Co. executives.
Soon after selling their first jars of honey, they realized their business could be much more. They began advertising in the news as the #1 worst honey in the world. Although the statement was true, many thought the claim was a gag. The three foresaw this happening. This newspaper stunt caused people from all over Texique, Mexico side, and Texas side to gather at the doors of Honey Bear's Family Diner. The business skyrocketed, earning them millions of dollars. They soon proceeded to launch a campaign called Team Bees, where for every dollar donated was one bee born. This campaign, however, was a cover-up of them kidnapping beekeepers' bees while making profit.
What were the economic implications of the kidnapping of the entire bee population and monopoly over honey?
Take bees, make honey. Sell honey, make money.
After their recent success through the newspaper trick, Honey Money Incorporated could only get bigger, so they grew. And boy did they grow. Nowadays, people can't live without honey. The human race depends on it to survive. Once it was water, now it's Jerry Seinfeld juice, and much like Jerry Seinfeld, they are at the top of their industries. Once selling honey in jars, jugs, and all of the above was a bad business move found on a YouTube entrepreneurial channel, but now it is the product that made the 1% even lower.
Can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? I'm just following my destiny. How bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? How bad can I possibly be? Well, there's a principle in nature that almost every creature knows, called survival of the fittest. And check it, this is how it goes. The animal that wins gotta scratch and fight and claw and bite and punch. And the animal that doesn't, well, the animal that doesn't winds up someone else's la 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 lunch. I'm just saying, how bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? I'm just following my destiny. How bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? How bad can I possibly be?
What were the economic implications? What were the economic implications? Inflation and monopoly over honey.
Honey, where's my super suit?
Take bees, make honey. Sell honey, make honey. Wow, that was really sad.
Eat honey, make.
The entire bee population and monopoly over honey.
Did you not read the sign?
Make real.
What were the
Take
economic?
honey. Take honey.
What were the economic implications of the?
It would be funny to like just swap out and now I'm Jackson.
Do it without an act. Me when I was a kid. Your coat is very squeaky.
Take your coat off.
Okay.
What are you doing? Why are you putting it back on? Knees up.
Right, sorry. Was outrageous.
again because I screamed at the beginning.
On top of that, the addition of the federal honey tax in 2027, this is a tongue twister and I hate it. Letting them have to dig, and pay for honey. And having all sorts of honey appliances is Jesus.
Jesus. Do I need to get my phone to play some common music?
No.
The
There's
idea
a
of the
blooper reel at the end.
You're in all
You are
of
most of it.
delete that.
This is in the bloopers.
Delete that part.
This is
Delete
going
that
in the
part. You're
bloopers.
deleting that part.
Here, do you want to?
Let me finish. Honey business, dude. The idea of a small town honey business. Shut up!
It's your line.
No, it's your line.
No, it's your line because you're the interviewer.
Yeah, he says, no, interviewee goes first.
No.
Yes.
Interviewer goes first. You ask the question.
There is no question.
Oh, there is no question.
Acting.
Acting.
I don't know, man, just go.
The 3, 2, 1, acting. First word.
Now, let's get in the zone. Say it. By the way, Miles, I'm a little mad. You wanna know why? Because it is currently 2 o'clock in the morning, and I want this in the blooper reel. By the way, I want this in the blooper reel. It is currently 2 o'clock in the morning, and I realized about an hour and a half ago that I made a little oopsie. I accidentally deleted the thing in an audio file and didn't save it or something like that. And so I went to re-record it. And then I realized that, for some reason, Miles went on a victory lap and made every single E in our document for the script capitalized, making it very difficult to read. So you see, you might think, like, Finn, why don't you just go into the spell checker? It'll check it for you, just click one button. Spell checker doesn't work because it doesn't recognize capitalization. So I had to go through and manually switch out every E in our entire document for a lowercase e. So now, if you ask me, oh, Finn, can you press backspace and then E really quickly? I'm your guy. I'm mad.
There's a principle in business that everybody knows is sound. It says the people with the money make this ever-loving world go round. So I'm bigger in my company, I'm bigger in my factory, I'm bigger in my corporate sign. Everybody out there, you take care of yours, and me, I'll take care of mine.
Shake that bottom line.
Let me hear you say swaggy, let's smoke. Slappity slap. Complain all you want, it's never ever gonna stop. Come on, how bad can it possibly be? How bad can I be? I'm just building the economy. How bad can I be? Just look at me petting this puppy. How bad can I be? A portion of proceeds